Books of the prophets. Daniel
It's the books
3.
of the prophet, Daniel
The
chapter
image
3.
of gold.
The image of gold on the break. Nebuchadnezzar. The king made an image of gold, whose height was 60 cubits, and its width was 6 cubits, and he set it up in the plain of Dura, in the province of Babylon. And King Nebuchadnezzar sent word to gather together the satraps, the administrators, the governors, the counselors, the treasurers, the judges, and the magistrates, and all the officials of the province, to come to dedication of the image which King Nebuchadnezzar had set up. So the satraps, the administrators, the governors, the counselors, the treasurers, the judge, and the magistrates, and all the officials of the province gathered together for the dedication of the image that the king Nebuchadnezzar had set up. And they stood before the image, and that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. And then a herald cried out aloud, about to make that announcement. It is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, and that at the time you hear the sounds of the horns, flute, harps, and lyres, and psalteries, and sympathies, with all kinds of music, you shall fall down and worship the gold image that King Nebuchadnezzar has set up. And whoever does not fall down and worship shall be cast immediately into the midst of the burning fury furnace. And so at the time when all the people heard the sound of the horn, flute, harp, and lyre, and sympathy, with all kinds of music, all the people, nations, and languages fell down and worshipped the gold image which King Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Daniel's friends disobeyed the king. And therefore at the time a certain children came forward and accused the Jews. And they spoke, and they said to the king Nebuchadnezzar, O king, live forever. You, O king, have made a decree that everyone who hears the sound of the horn, flute, harp, lyre, psalteries, and sympathies, with all kinds of music, shall fall down and worship the gold image. And whoever does not fall down and worship shall be cast into the midst of the burning fury furnace. And there are certain Jews whom you have set over the affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these men, O king, have not paid due regards to you, and they do not serve your gods or worship the gold image which you have set up. Then Nebuchadnezzar, in rage and fury, gave the command and bring Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego. So they brought these men before the king. Nebuchadnezzar spoke, saying to them, Is it true that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that you do not serve my gods? 3:14. Nebuchadnezzar spoke, saying to them, It is true that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that you do not serve my gods, or worship the gold image which I have set up. Now if you are ready at the time you hear the sound of the horn, flute, harp, and lyre, and psalteries, and sympathies, with all kinds of music, and fall down and worship the image which I have made, good. But if you do not worship, you shall be cast immediately into the midst of the burning fury furnace. And who is the God who will deliver you out of my hands?